Let's start with the king of normal computers, Windows. Windows was created by Microsoft, and its first version, Windows 1.0, came out in 1985. Today, when most people think about a PC, they usually imagine Windows. Windows is popular because it is easy to use, works with a huge number of programs, and supports almost every type of hardware. Gaming? Windows. Office work? Windows. School laptop? Probably Windows. Random printer from 2009? Somehow still Windows. The biggest advantage of Windows is compatibility. Most games, software, drivers, and business tools are made for it first. That makes it a very safe choice for most users. The main factors are wide software support, strong gaming performance, simple interface, and huge hardware compatibility. But Windows is not perfect. Sometimes updates appear at the worst possible moment, like when you are about to shut down your laptop and sleep, then Windows says, "No bro, we are updating for 47 minutes." So Windows is best for normal users, gamers, students, offices, and anyone who wants a computer that just works with almost everything.
Next, we have macOS, Apple's operating system for Mac computers. macOS comes from Apple's older Mac system history, but the modern macOS line started with macOS X in 2001. It is used on MacBooks, iMacs, Mac Mini, Mac Studio, and Mac Pro. macOS is known for being clean, smooth, and beautiful. It feels like the operating system went to a design school and came back wearing expensive clothes. The main advantage of macOS is the Apple ecosystem. If you have an iPhone, iPad, AirPods, or Apple Watch, everything works together very nicely. You can copy something on your iPhone and paste it on your Mac. That is the kind of magic that makes Windows users stare at the wall for a moment. macOS is also popular for creative work like video editing, music production, graphic design, and programming. Apps like Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, and many design tools work very well on Mac. The main factors are smooth performance, strong security, great design, good battery life on MacBooks, and excellent integration with Apple devices. The downside? Macs are expensive. Apple does not just sell you a computer, it sells you a computer and a small emotional damage to your wallet. macOS is best for creators, students, developers, and people who want a polished and stable computer experience.
Now let's talk about ChromeOS, Google's lightweight operating system. ChromeOS was officially released in 2011, mainly for laptops, Google Docs, YouTube, email, and schoolwork. So Google said, what if the whole laptop was basically Chrome browser with extra steps? And that is ChromeOS. ChromeOS is very fast, simple, and lightweight. It does not need very powerful hardware, which is why many Chromebooks are cheaper than normal laptops. It boots quickly, updates quietly, and is very easy to use. The main advantage is simplicity. You open the laptop, log in with your Google account, and everything is there. Gmail, Google Drive, Docs, Sheets, YouTube, and Chrome. The main factors are low cost, fast boot time, cloud storage, simple security, and easy management for schools. ChromeOS is very common in education because schools can give students cheap laptops that are hard to break digitally. You can try to destroy the system, but ChromeOS is like, nice try, little hacker. The downside is that it is not ideal for heavy gaming, professional editing, or advanced software. It depends a lot on internet and web apps. ChromeOS is best for students, basic users, schools, browsing, writing documents, and watching videos. Now we enter the world of programmers, servers, hackers, and people who say, actually, I use Linux. Linux was created by Linus Torvalds in 1991. Technically, Linux is a kernel, not a full operating system by itself. The kernel is the core part that connects software to hardware. But in normal conversation, when people say Linux, they usually mean Linux-based operating systems. Linux is open source, which means people can see the code, modify it, and build different versions of it. That is why there are many Linux distributions, like Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, Arch, Mint, and many more. The biggest advantage of Linux is freedom. You can customize almost everything. You want a simple desktop? You can. You want a hacker-looking terminal with green text? You can. You want to spend 3 hours fixing your Wi-Fi driver? Sometimes, yes, you can also do that. Linux is extremely important for servers. Many websites, cloud platforms, supercomputers, and development environments run on Linux. Even Android is based on the Linux kernel. The main factors are open source, secure, stable, customizable, lightweight, and excellent for programming and servers. The downside is that some Windows software and games may not work perfectly, although gaming on Linux has improved a lot. Linux is best for developers, cybersecurity learners, server admins, tech enthusiasts, and people who like full control over their computer.
Next, we have Ubuntu, one of the most famous Linux distributions. Ubuntu was created by Canonical, and its first release came out in 2004. It was designed to make Linux easier for normal people, because before Ubuntu, using Linux sometimes felt like trying to open a door using math. Ubuntu made Linux more beginner-friendly. It has a nice interface, easy installation, good hardware support, and a huge community. If you have a problem, someone online probably had the same problem in 2013 and wrote a full solution. The main advantage of Ubuntu is balance. It is powerful enough for developers and servers, but still friendly enough for beginners. Ubuntu is used on desktops, laptops, servers, cloud systems, and development machines. Many programmers use it because it works well with tools like Python, Docker, Git, Java, databases, and web servers. The main factors are beginner-friendly, strong community, good software support, regular updates, and great for development. The funny part is that Ubuntu is often the first Linux distribution people install. They install it and say, "Goodbye, Windows." Then 2 days later, they dual boot Windows again because one game did not launch. Still, Ubuntu is one of the best choices if you want to start learning Linux without suffering too much. Ubuntu is best for beginners, programmers, students, servers, and anyone who wants a clean and popular Linux experience.
Finally, we have FreeBSD. FreeBSD was created in 1993 and comes from the BSD family, which is related to Unix. It is not Linux, but it is Unix-like, which means it behaves in a similar way. FreeBSD is not as famous for normal desktop users, but it is very respected in servers, networking, storage systems, and advanced technical environments. The main advantage of FreeBSD is its clean design and reliability. Many people like it because the whole system is developed together instead of being built from many separate parts like most Linux distributions. FreeBSD is known for strong networking performance, stability, security features, and good documentation. It is used in firewalls, servers, storage systems, and some professional infrastructure. The main factors are stability, clean system design, strong networking, advanced storage features, and powerful server use. But FreeBSD is not usually the first choice for beginners. Installing and using it as a normal desktop can feel like the computer is asking you to prove your worth. It is not the OS where you say, "I just want to watch YouTube." It is more like, "I want to build a serious network system and maybe scare my friends with terminal commands." FreeBSD is best for advanced users, servers, networking, storage, and people who want a powerful Unix-like system outside the Linux world.